What's going on, guys? It's Greg here, aka NYPrepper. In this video, I'm going to compare the sound of a 338 Lapua suppressed versus unsuppressed. And I'm going to be shooting some hand loads, some 280 grain Barnes LRX and 300 grain Nosler AccuBonds. And I'm going to be using this custom rifle. And this rifle was put together by my gunsmith, my local gunsmith. And it's a CZ550 receiver with a KNP barrel, 26-inch light Palma contour stainless steel, 1:9 rate of twist. And here we have the suppressor I'm going to be using for the test. This is a Silencer Co. Hybrid 46. And I actually have some iron sights on this rifle, which I think is really cool. I got a Bell & Carlson Sporter style stock in olive drab. Let me show you guys the sights here. Check that out. It's New England Custom Guns sights. And I'm going to be mounting a scope on this rifle. But for now, I'm just in the process of developing some loads and also zeroing these sights. And if you've never seen a CZ550 action before, they actually were discontinued not too long ago, but they're a Mauser style action. So they have this big claw here that grips the rim of the case and controls it as it's being fed from the magazine box, and also it helps provide better extraction. So it's a much more reliable design than, say, a Remington 700 receiver or any push feed receiver, which relies on a plunger for extraction and ejection. This doesn't have a plunger. It just has this Mauser claw, and then it also has an ejector that's built into the receiver, and so it's not spring loaded. There's no spring tension on the ejector. The way that you eject the case is by the amount of force that you apply to the bolt when you're cycling it backwards. So the more force you apply, the harder you pull the bolt to the rear, the further the case is going to fly. And the less you pull it to the rear, it's not going to fly out at all, which is actually nice if you're at the range and you're just shooting off a bench and you don't want your cases flying 6 feet away from you. You can actually control that. It has a square bridge design, very reliable, very rugged. It's unfortunate that they discontinued these because you can really make some awesome custom rifles based on these actions. I have this Navrattle Arms bolt knob, and my gunsmith actually bead blasted the claw so it doesn't shine when light hits it, and it's Cerakoted olive drab. So let's see what happens, guys. Let's see the sound difference of a 338 Lapua suppressed versus unsuppressed. I'm going to take some shots with the muzzle brake, without the muzzle brake, and then with the suppressor. And I'm going to be using these hand loads, which are basically near max hand loads. So let's see what happens, guys. Let me know what you think. Is there a huge difference between the suppressor and the muzzle brake, or between the suppressor and just the plain barrel? Let me know in the comments. And for more suppressor content, check out my suppressor playlist. I'll leave a link in the top right corner. Wow. A lot of recoil, guys.